The social convention of dinner has always been a means to bring people together, family, friends and disparate groups of individuals alike. For the Sikh community, it is the practice of Guru Ka Langar, or free kitchen service, that facilitates the communal practice of their religious principles and values. Sikhism was founded over 500 years ago in India and is based around the belief of one universal God. There are over 20 million followers of the faith worldwide and approximately 17,000 in Australia. There are about 23 gurdwaras, or Sikh temples, dispersed around the country. The largest is located in Parklea in Sydney. Here, the Guru Ka Langar takes place every Saturday night, and more often during special occasions.
Langar is as old an institution in the Sikh faith as the Sikh faith is. It was started by the founders of the faith. The thought behind Langar is that people, when sit together and eat as a community, it represents equality of the people. In the olden times, India was divided into a very rigid caste system where people from the low caste would not sit and eat with the higher caste. When Guru Nanak came on the land of Punjab in India, he said all human beings are equal. So there's no high and no low people in the society. So when he gave this new thought, so the practice of Langar also came along with the faith. So where people sit together and eat together, it represents equality of the people.
The ritual begins with a prayer service that culminates with the distribution of prasad, which literally means blessing. It is a brown butterflower pudding with a consistency that allows it to be eaten by anyone, toothless child and great-grandparent alike. As with all the food served in the Gurdwara, it is prepared so there is not discrimination between young and old. Before dinner takes place, religious hymns are sung to community members sitting on the floor. While the prayer service is being conducted, the preparation of the main meal is done in the kitchen downstairs. The preparation is entirely voluntary and shared between all members of the community. It begins early each Saturday afternoon. The joint preparation of the food is a signification of the Sikh principle of social responsibility, helping and serving others in the community.
We are back from India, from Punjab, so we don't have anybody of our own. So we need something to eat as well. If we don't find a job, we have to eat something as well. So this is the only place where we can get a meal.
As well as being an integral part of a spiritual ritual, it is also a social occasion where friends meet and chit-chat with one another.
ਅਸੀਂ ਹਰ ਹਫ਼ਤੇ ਇੱਥੇ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਆ 5 ਦਿਨ ਅਸੀਂ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਤੇ ਐਤਵਾਰ ਸ਼ਨੀਚਰਵਾਰ ਸ਼ਾਮ ਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਗੁਰਦੁਆਰੇ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਆ ਸਾਡੀ ਸੋਸ਼ਲ ਲਾਈਫ ਵੀ ਹੈ ਸਾਡੀ ਰਿਲੀਜੀਅਸ ਲਾਈਫ ਵੀ ਹੈ ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆ ਕੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਗੁਰੂ ਘਰ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਆ ਪ੍ਰੇ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਫਿਰ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਇੱਥੇ ਰਲ ਮਿਲ ਕੇ ਲੰਗਰ ਤਿਆਰ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਉਹ ਸਾਰੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਸ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੀ ਫਰੈਂਡਸ ਆ ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਹੇਲੀਆਂ ਆ
The meal cooked is strictly vegetarian. This demonstrates the Sikh practice of equality. People, regardless of their religious or dietary restrictions, can enjoy a simple, nourishing meal in an atmosphere of brotherhood.
There is the langar, the Guru Ka Langar, as one would observe. It also allows Sikh community to come together, and there is a sense of community, a sense of bonding. And when you come together around the teachings of the Gurus, it empowers the Sikh community quite significantly.
The langar has to be simple. It always consists of a dal or lentil curry, a sabji or vegetable, rice, roti or bread, and something sweet. The roti is the most time-consuming, as the atta or flour has to first be mixed. Then it has to be kneaded into small balls, cooked on a griddle or tava, buttered, and finally it is served. It has to be received with both hands as a sign of respect. With so many dishes to prepare, the kitchen is always bustling with numerous miscellaneous tasks, all taking place at once. The members of the community donate all the necessary ingredients for the culinary feast. The tradition of Guru Ka Langar requires that all people sit in rows on the ground. This is a symbol of the equality and oneness of mankind. The floor is transformed into a forum where people, regardless of their sex, socio-economic status, race or religion, eat and interact with each other as equals. The Mughal Emperor Akbar is one of the many that have partaken in the Guru Ka Langar. Like the preparation, the task of serving is also entirely voluntary. People walk up and down the rows distributing food to the community members who are sitting on the floor. Some hand out warm rotis, some bring containers of rice, others ladle out steaming helpings of sabji and dal onto the flat metal plates. Servers also bring around large kettles of water which is carefully poured into the awaiting metal cups. After receiving their food, there is collective acknowledgement of God and everybody proceeds to eat. Roti is usually broken, dipped in sabji or dal, and then eaten with 3 fingers. The rice and dessert are eaten with a single metal spoon. At the culmination of the Guru Ka Langar, people volunteer to clear and wash up the dishes and cutlery. Members of the community of all ages put in a helping hand to get the job done.
Our children are next generation, so if we have to pass on our religious traditions to our next generation, then we need to involve them and engage them in all aspects of our practice, and that includes in the Langar situation as well.
All Sikhs who attend the Guru Ka Langar are immensely proud of their religious heritage.
I'm proud to be a Sikh, and I wouldn't change it for anything in the world.
However, the enchantment of this religious and social culinary experience is not only limited to those of the Sikh faith. In accordance with Sikhism's vehement espousal of the value of equality, the doors of the Gurdwara are open to anyone who would like to participate.
I've had my non-Sikh friends go along and they love it. Like my best friend, she's Vietnamese and she comes along all the time. You know, she does what everyone else does and fits in and enjoys, and she benefits from it as well. She sees what I see in it, that's all good.
Of course, Sikh Australians do not restrict themselves to eating in the tradition of the Guru Ka Langar. However, this ritual and its translation of Sikh religious values form a distinctive component of Australia's vibrant multicultural community.